Chicago's go-to podcast for sports talk. From the Bulls at the Madhouse to the NBA at large, covering it all, man. With the A1 right here,
I'm BA.
I'm E, man. So we so hyped to lay these basketball takes and knowledge on y'all, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, do everything. That's wavy. Put us in your algorithm and bend back on us for upcoming content. Appreciate the love. Now let's get to it.
Sir.
We want to get back to y'all, man. I know it's been a little while, but we want to just go over the season so far, man. How it's looking to you, brother? How you like them Cup games last night?
Man, everything was cool. Cup games was alright. I ain't watched too much of it. I seen a little bit half and half, trying to keep up with that Tyson fight. That right there was disappointing. That was real disappointing. I could have did a better job watching the Cup games, but the games prior to the last night was cool, but the games prior to them Cup games was like I don't know. I can't really compare. But the first go around, like we got the season, the mid season tournament is here, and the first go around was busting. And like
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that Klay Thompson reunion back at Golden State against his old team.
Yeah, that was nice. That was
Yeah,
nice.
that game was good. And then just fast forward to last night, we was just talking about Sacramento and Minnesota. That game looked like it was the more exciting game on the exciting side with D Fox dropping 60 and them still losing. This is my
Yeah,
problem.
man.
This is my problem with Sacramento. This is my problem with Sacramento. Fox can give you all the points he can. Okay, yeah, DeRozan was hurt. Okay, with hurt or injured, he didn't play. But this is my problem with Sacramento. My main problem is Sabonis. He gonna always give you those 22s and 10s and 22s and 16s with like 8 assists, 10
Triple
assists,
doubles and
triple
stuff. Yeah.
doubles. But it's never gonna be. I just don't feel like it's never gonna be enough. Like his triple doubles aren't as effective as Nikola Jokic triple doubles. You know what I'm saying? And this way
Yeah, true.
you can see
True.
the difference in like how good of a system and what system works for which team.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean that's kind of the difference between the generational talent and I'm not saying DeMontis is not a superstar or even a star for that matter. He's definitely an all-star. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Even though he didn't make the all-star team last year, because Sacramento really don't get no love on that front. But yeah, no, I mean it's not as effective, like you said, and I feel like even now the kind of the flack that Jokic had when he first came into the league is not being that defensiveless, being defensiveless, I should say.
Right. Don't really
Not
play
being
that.
able to stay in front of people and stuff like that. I mean, he kind of figured out how to hold his own now. He kind of figured out how to use his body in the right spots, and may contest whatever he needs to do. Plus, just the talent around him is better, obviously, over there in Denver than
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Even though it's not been looking so good this season, here and there in spots and stuff, they can still gonna win games because, like I said, that's just the difference between what type of generational talent that Jokic is compared to Sabonis. Like you
Right.
said, it took Sabonis kind of moving around for him to find the right system, players around him to work for him, and I feel like whatever team that Jokic went to, you know what I mean? If that was already in there, it was gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, it did take Coach Malone and them people like that figuring it out and using him in the right way. But once that took off, once that kept going, like it was no stopping. You know what I'm saying? It was no stopping. And I feel
And
like that's
no diss to the Minnesota Timberwolves though. Like them boys for real this year. Like they hard.
oh
They
yeah.
hard. They like one of them top heavy teams. They was there last
Hmm.
year, and I feel like they kind of. I'm not no diss towards Cat, but they did like they still progressing. You know what I'm saying? They not doing
Hmm.
as better with them. They not doing as bad with them. I don't know what those numbers are looking like with
They
Cat leaving to him
they
staying.
They still trying to figure it out. You can tell they're still trying to figure out process. At this moment, they 7-6 right now. So you know what I mean. They just one game above 500.
Right.
Obviously, still early into the season. You know what I'm saying. We can't compare them to Cleveland because Cleveland lost to best star, not one of the best stars in NBA history. You know what I'm saying. One of the best stars in franchise history for them. You know what I mean. Like yeah, in the West is such a juggernaut, man. It's a different good team that you're going up against every night. So I feel like we really ain't gonna see who gonna really stick out. Besides OKC, of course, in the West, until we get towards that almost all star break. You know what I'm saying? Right after All-Star break, stuff like that, when we start pushing towards the NBA playoffs. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's really just been I'm just really trying to see who gonna break out. I feel like whoever gonna break out and have that streak run like they is and coming up in this next couple of months is gonna be the team that's gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, how long you think Cleveland gonna keep this alive? Because I mean, what 14-0, bro? Like I told you in the preseason that they look serious because they
You
all
was
was
right.
all healthy. They was all playing in sync. I feel like
Hmm.
when you think of a point guard, and like not ideal, not perfect, but Darius Garland is like the perfect, almost like perfect point guard that you need because he will go get you a bucket and he's not afraid. He will pass the ball too. And
Oh
Donovan
yeah,
Mitchell,
no, and I feel like the coaching change was needed too.
right? So I'm not sure about what kind of coaching changes they took over that.
I mean, they got rid of, which is funny too, because JB Biggerstaff is actually doing good over there in Detroit. But
They got
they
Kenny.
had JB Biggerstaff last year. Now they got Kenny Atkinson from over there. Used to be over there in Brooklyn when they had when they had that scrappy team with Dinwiddie and
You
D'Lo
know,
was still over there, and they think they made like a fifth or sixth seed or something like that. Obviously, they got killed when it was still Ben Simmons, couple of year All Star Ben Simmons. Before that all ended. Yeah, no, I mean he always been considered a good coach. So definitely interesting to see how he's unlocked that team. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I don't think it's gonna last that much longer because we are talking about the East. It has been an easier schedule than a lot of teams for Cleveland right now. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like they are good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away nothing from what they're doing, but it's been a little bit of a weaker schedule early on in the season, and they do have an excellent team, so they just been washing people. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean they surprised the hell out of me. They surprised the hell out of me because
hmm
into the season, Cleveland wasn't like a team who I thought was gonna be top three,
hmm
maybe top five. You know what I'm saying? They had to take Orlando 7 games. I think Spider got hurt, but still, like I didn't. They was the last team I would have thought making. It was gonna come out the gate like this. Like you would have seen, I would have seen Boston still there. I still always believe in Miami just because of the culture that they got. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
always think that they gonna some way find their way up there. To be like delusional. Maybe I was thinking the Bulls was
hmm
gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Just to being a delusional Bulls fan, I was like, some way somehow if we all healthy, but like we still not
I
even healthy.
mean,
We still not
hey,
even healthy.
the Bulls ain't no slouch though, bro. Like, have
Right.
you been watching them throughout the? I mean, like I said, still a short season. We still below 500, but we've been competing, man, and we've been making it
Yeah.
hard for some teams out there. We made it hard for Cleveland
We made it hard
last
for
night.
made it hard for Cleveland these last 2 games.
So
Made it hard for them.
obviously, still defense is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we put up 126, 130, but they put up 144. We not making those stops. You know what I'm saying? And then when we going against efficient offenses like that, like a Cleveland, like a Boston, like whenever New York figure it out, it
We
even
don't.
seemed like Orlando's still dangerous without Bankero at this point. So like, yeah, bro, like I
Bulls
don't
don't
know.
have no defensive mind, like nobody that can go out and get a stop. Remember we had Jimmy Butler, like one of the best two-way players.
Hmm.
We don't have nobody like we had Patrick Williams guarding Jalen Brunson the other night, bro. Like that's the reason we almost lost to the Knicks.
Getting cooked.
Like don't like if it got to come down to Patrick Williams being you that got to make a stop, we gonna be in trouble, bro. It's gonna be a long night, bro. Like no disrespect towards him, but I'm saying like we had to make some.
All disrespect towards him. To me, more and more it's looking like he a bust, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hold
bro. We need to make a trade or something. Package that guy up, get him out of here, bro. Because with him, we not gonna never like. It's just not gonna never. He not gonna be that guy that we need him to be.
who want him.
I mean, hey, that's not our problem. It's just not us. We got to figure out. The
We
front office got to figure out that
we,
we don't
we
want
at least
Patrick Williams.
need him. We at least need him to help him sell himself or something. Like, damn, bro, do something, show some
Yeah,
type
his
of
stock.
interest. Like,
his stock.
we making Zach LaVine's stock go up, but then nobody want him because he wants 60 million a year. He making 60 million a year almost. So who want to pick up that contract, especially with this new CBA set up? Ain't nobody really can't. People really got to do some Houdini magic tricks to make some of these trades work, bro. Cause like it ain't just as easy no more. The cap hits and the luxury tax now and the second tier, however you say that shit, is just not. They really tried to unset it up. They was really mad about that KD to the Warriors, bro, and they was like, "Oh no, we got to do something about this. Like this is getting ridiculous. Like it shouldn't be no reason. We got two MVPs on the same team in their prime, killing people like they is with a lethal shooter and a defensive player of the year, Donkey and Draymond. Like it ain't no way.
We supposed to pull. He's supposed to pull that that David Stern veto. Supposed to pull that. You know what I'm
They
saying? You wouldn't be going. You wouldn't
Adam,
be have to go through
Adam
this right
Silver
now,
wasn't gonna do that.
huh?
Adam Silver wasn't gonna do that. He don't
Yeah,
seem like the type.
because we need viewership, right? So what you think though? Because a lot of people saying like this season not really all that. Like people saying, I guess they might be mad because a couple of their parlays might not be going through. But to me, it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's still early in the season. Some people starting off slow. Some people starting off fast. Some people getting even a resurgence in their careers that we will never see. You know?
I think more. I think the people saying the season ain't really because the viewership ain't been there. Ain't nobody really watching the NBA right now because it's so much. I mean, you're not finna take this place of football. We all know that. Every time the football season going on up until about February or whatever, that's when the interest started picking up for the NBA because it's football, brother. Then they keep adding more days to football. Football used to be, remember, it was only once in a while it was a Thursday here and there. Now it's Thursday night football on
Right.
top of Monday night,
Nah, I don't
Sunday
remember
night.
that, bro. I thought it was
Sometimes they
Thursday
have
night.
a Saturday here and there. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
like
I thought it was
so.
Thursday night all night, like every Thursday.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't used to be like that.
I know.
No, they slid a Thursday in there every once in a while. Then they saw that shit was working because it's football. Everybody gonna watch it, and then they just made it a regular part of the season. Then it was even easier when they extended the season from 16 to 17 games. So that was already that's been guaranteed Thursday night, every week. You know what I'm saying? Because at first it wasn't like that. It was a Thursday. You would see a Thursday. I think it used to be a Thursday, like week 5, and then like week 11 or something stupid like that. It was like
Okay,
only a
I can
couple of
see.
weeks.
and
Yeah.
that's not even helping the viewership. But with the thing with basketball, it's like to me, I think that help the viewership is the matchups. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Hmm.
matchups don't be all that good enough. Like if y'all really wanted to give us a nice cup game, and I appreciate the Warriors versus Mavericks cup game, but people really
Hmm.
want to see OKC versus Cleveland. Like let's just go ahead and set that up. Cup game. Everybody hopefully stay healthy that game. Or Boston versus Cleveland, because it won't affect their record, right? Like the cup games don't affect the records, do they?
No, it affect the record. That still
Oh, it
go towards
does.
the record because it's in season. So it's still a season. It still count a win loss. And what it is they set it up like I don't know. I'm really not a big Premier League soccer guy. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how it's set up. It's like group play. It's like all these groups. So obviously the group got to be within your. Usually I think it's the division. I think that your division is your group or maybe more with a couple of other teams because I think it's 6 teams to each group. So I'm pretty sure it's split between East and West, and then from there, them 6 teams in each group is it 4 groups I think, and
Cup focus.
they play it out 4 or 5, maybe 5 because it's 30 teams. Yeah, so 5 groups, 6 teams. They play it out. Whoever it's the win loss, obviously, and then not only on top of that, is the win loss is how many points that you win by. Cause two teams can win all the group play games, but if you know what I'm saying, they 3-0 is going to depend on what was the win margin by. Okay, well, OKC was beating people teams by 20 every time they played the cup game, as opposed to I think maybe Minnesota or somebody like that in there. Minnesota was only beating people by 10 or 5, so the point differential came out to be more for OKC than it was for Minnesota. So OKC gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
that's the part that I do like. So like when it
Mm-hmm.
goes down to later on in the in season tournament, like closer to the championship rounds and stuff, it
Mm-hmm.
goes by. It'll tell you like, oh, the Celtics, excuse me, the Celtics need to win like by 10 to 15 points. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because the
Mm-hmm.
team that they playing had beat or lost to another team by such and such different points. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Mm-hmm.
do remember paying attention to that, and that's a part that I like, and I feel like that makes people more, the players more competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Because they,
yeah, no, I mean shit, they want that 500K too. Everybody want that.
yeah, that's
Everybody
all
can
the
use that
competition.
500K. You know
That's
what
all
I'm
the motivation
saying?
you need.
And then you got people at the end of the bench. They only probably making 500 a year. So hey, that extra you just double my salary for a year. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like, hey, why not? But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's definitely a good addition to the season. But I feel like I was I got this young cat who worked for me at the place or whatever. And I was just asking him, and he was just saying, he's into basketball. I know he's into basketball, but people aren't necessarily watching basketball games no more. And it's funny, I used him as a metric for that. He only 2021. He just say he watch highlights on TikTok or YouTube or whatever the case might be. He don't sit down and watch basketball games. And I think that's where it's kind of the NBA kind of lost people at, is because the interest is still there. Like it's still people out there that's avid fans like us, and you know what I'm saying, around the world. I see it all the time. We see it all the time every time we go to a game. How many people
Right.
still filling up the madhouse? And it's like, if it's not in that format where people going for the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, the food, the drinks, the environment, celebrating with the fans, then it's like people just catching out highlights. Hell, you just said earlier, you really wasn't really catching in, and I wasn't really tuning in like that either. I was trying to see this stupid ass fight on Netflix that kept freezing, but I was bouncing back and forth because it kept freezing. I was bouncing back and forth to League Pass and Netflix, just trying to see if I can get it to work. You know what I'm saying, and just trying to keep up on the games as they was going along.
Yeah, man. I just think the league, we need more rivals. Bring up the old rivals. You know what I'm saying? Bring up the old. I get it. Kevin Durant, LeBron James, it's a rivalry, but it's kind of burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like seeing
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie and Steph Curry when they play against each other. Like Kyrie puts some moves on Steph, like he always do. And I like for them like the commentators to bring up the fact that they gonna switch up Steph. The Warriors gonna switch that pick and roll because they can't let Steph guard Kyrie because like not only that they know it on the court, but everybody that's
Mm-hmm.
watching know it. So it's like if we know bring up something that we familiar of, or bring up some of these new and upcoming rivalries like this Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham stuff that they had going on in high school. I mean, ain't nobody really checking for Houston and Detroit, but I'm saying like everybody knows they went 1 and 2 in the league, 1 and 2 in the draft. Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something there with them two. I think it's something there. Two young talents. They doing good in their respective teams. Detroit doing half bad, not half bad. Houston they ain't doing half bad. They doing a lot better than it looked like last year. I was saying, yeah, man, the NBA should tap back into its rivalries. Like maybe we don't have enough or something,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like it'll be a pat on the back for the viewership. Bring in the rivalries, bring in teams that like secretly hate each other, whatever. That DiVincenzo and Tibbs thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? We supposed to been seeing New York and Minnesota play each other already. Like that'll like they'll get something to talk about. People will have something to talk about.
Storylines. I get what you
Yeah,
mean.
storylines follow
Storylines.
the net because that's what it's all about anyway. It's about the storylines. Draymond Green putting his hands on people, and B putting his hands on people. Like I'm not with the violence. Okay, we not down with the violence at all.
No
All
more
I
malice in
see
the
is
palace no more. You don't want
no,
to see that no more
no, we
malice
don't
in the
want to see
palace.
no.
I've been
We don't want
watching
to
that
see no
shit live.
brawlings
I
and
never
nothing.
forget that.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, just let Detroit and Indiana play. Get like, rile some stuff up. I mean, they got some people over there. I don't know if Indiana really like that no more, but Detroit, no, they still keep that same energy in the Palace over there. You got that boy, Beef Stew, Isaiah Stewart. Yeah, he look like he
Oh
good
yeah,
for.
that
He look like he
boy. He he
look like
got
he
them
good for a
screws
punch in the two.
loose.
Yeah, he look like he good for a punch in the two.
He got
And
ejected the other night. You seen that?
Did he threw Giannis down, right?
Yanked him down by his jersey.
Yeah, I seen that.
That boy
And
crazy.
Giannis,
That boy
man, like
nuts.
Giannis ain't even really like that, man. Like you see how Giannis, he be picking who he want to pick a fade with. You know,
But if he really don't be like that all the time,
he don't be keeping that same energy, man. Like he's supposed to get up and got buck with
got
Big
acting with him.
Steve. He seen who that was, and he had thought twice about it.
No, cause he know he go look. Giannis just out there fighting for basketball. Isaiah Stewart out there fighting for his life. You better leave that boy alone. It's just like what's his name? What's his name used to play for Miami. I hear all them stories about him.
One.
He was a role player.
Who he play with though?
He played with a bunch of teams.
You ain't
But he
talking
played
about
for the big three now, I think.
you talking about James Johnson,
Yeah.
the one that played
They
with
said that
Ford,
boy
right? Yeah,
different.
yeah. I heard somebody said something to him in the locker room, and you know that boy a certified black belt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you a certified black belt.
He trying to be non-violent, but don't bring that up out your boy.
Yeah,
He go take it there.
yeah. I think that was him and like a Baca or something that had like some type of something going on. But no, you don't want to run up on no players like James Johnson though. Like he really
No.
for real. Like he really liked that. Like let Draymond would have tried to play crazy with him for real. But yeah, man, it's. I mean, the viewership is still there. Like every now and then, if I see a nice team like Milwaukee, might be the team that I ain't really checking to watch no more because not off the fact that they whole that little trade that they made with
Mhm.
Dame, it made the whole team don't even look like the whole team no more. It's like they don't gel.
Hell no.
They
And they old now. So
right.
like,
They not
it ain't not only not just the old team, they old now. Like
they old. Yeah.
they old now. Like it's like and we figure out that Drew wasn't the problem. Drew still had his legs left in him, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't the problem. It was like I said, they should have went the direction. I'm sorry, Chris Middleton. We're gonna have to let you go. It's been injury after injury. We need another wing. We need somebody else a scoring wing or something like that. And they should have kept Drew over there because they still need the defense. They still need the defensive prowess that Drew Holiday brings. Man, that man is one of the best, if not the best, defensive point guard in the league. He finally got. But besides Porzingis, the little bit that he did contribute because he was hurt most of the time too. Drew Holiday really was the missing piece they needed to finally get them over the hump.
It's the exact same thing for the Thunder. Like they was like, all right, so what we gonna do? We gonna keep Harden or we gonna keep Ibaka?
Mm.
Ibaka ain't asking for too much, but Harden asking for that bag. We gonna. I mean, they still probably pretty good with keeping Ibaka because I mean he did hold the defensive.
I mean, I feel like it made most sense. I guess grand scheme of things. Obviously, I mean, as far as the scoring and everything, yeah, you still wanted to keep James Harden. He still was a big contributor to the team. He was still a six man, but we can't say that James Harden would have been James Harden if he would have stayed in that same role behind KD and Westbrook. Now, like you said, it could have, we could be wrong, and he could have still bust out and been the player that he was. But and the player that he was whatever you want to call it, because he's not Houston Rockets James Harden anymore. What ultimately what he turned out to be one of the better point guards in the league, because you can say that he averaged 10, 11 assists. You know what I'm saying? So he can
He
pass
just
the rock.
he just passed Ray Allen too on the no yeah he just passed Ray Allen. Maybe he passed him or he tied. I think they tied up because yeah he tied him because one more three would have passed him and he would have been right behind Steph.
As a matter of fact, I seen a video they was saying he really trying to get that Ray Allen record. Boy, he was out there throwing up anything, getting big air balls,
Yeah, man, came up.
heavily contested, 100% smothered shots off, trying to get the bitches off. It was not making them.
And then the whole narrative was they was playing the Rockets last night. You know what I'm saying? So they was
Mm.
really looking for him to beat that record. But he just need two now. Just need one now. He down. But he probably would never had that opportunity if he would have stayed. You know what I'm saying? Like back to Milwaukee, it's like these teams don't know how to make the right decision. Like how you let go uh, a season Drew Holiday, like he defense and offense, and Chris Middleton like one sided. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now look at what that cost. Giannis don't want to be there no more. bring in old ass Doc Rivers, Dame. I feel like Dame doing a lot more than he has to do now. You know what I'm saying? When the load should have been less for him now. You know, and it ain't looking too good in Milwaukee, man. That's one of the teams that ain't in. I don't think gonna be in the top 5. You know, swap them out for Cleveland, and that ain't right there. That's what it is with them now.
They'll be lucky to make a play in, to
Yeah,
be honestly. I don't think they're going to miss the playoffs per se because I think they're going to figure some things out as the season go on, but I'm not a fan of Doc Rivers. Like I said, I feel like he's had the most talent in the league. Like everyone says, he has the most talent in the league and hasn't done nothing with it but one NBA Finals title with the '08 Celtics.
that's
And
it.
from that, he's been living off that since then. Every other coach has adjusted. We've seen Eric Spoelstra coach because he was getting the same flack. Oh, you only won 2 with LeBron and them. You know what I mean? And he still only has won them with the 3 that he had over the 3 that he's got since then. But he has always found a way to adjust. He has made it to the finals with less talent than Doc Rivers has had. He made it to the finals in the bubble. He made it to the finals against Denver. Now he was outmatched in both of them finals, but he still made it to the finals. Still
Still made
carried a team who was underperforming, a team that was an 8th seed, a team that was a 7th seed, all the way to the NBA Finals, if not the Eastern Conference Finals most of the time. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 year run they just came off of. I haven't seen Doc Rivers do anything like that. You know what I'm
out
saying?
with the Clippers.
He has had more talent. He has had more talent. What it is, he had that Chris Paul Clippers team when Chris Paul was still in his prime. He had the Celtics team that I feel like should have won more chips than they did. That was the original big three. They should have at least got 2 out of that 3 or 4 years that they played. You know what I'm saying? Like the Clippers team, the second version of the Clippers team with Paul George and a healthy Kawhi Leonard, they couldn't get him over the hump. Then, like, yeah, I don't see them not there. You know, I don't see them doing anything. And
You
now
had
everybody is old over there.
you had Joel Embiid and
Yeah, I forgot about.
man, you forgot he
Seven
was in
Sixers.
Philly. He was in Philly. He had Joel Embiid.
And
How
Ben
long was he?
Simmons.
How
He
long?
had Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons at first. When Ben Simmons was still, he broke Ben Simmons. Still can't figure out what's wrong with him. It's between, I think it's more Ben Simmons than him, but between both of them, he derailed that whole career pretty much. Yeah, man, he had that Ben Simmons team and he had that James Harden team with James Harden and Joel, and they still ain't do nothing. So yeah, bro, he's not the coach that everybody thinks he is. And don't get me wrong, he's definitely a Hall of Fame coach. But when it come down to making adjustments, when it come down to change and adjust to the game, when it come down to trying to innovate on the game and try to adjust for stuff, he doesn't do what he needs to do. You
Right.
know?
We've seen Pop make adjustments. We've seen Spoelstra make hella adjustments with that Miami because he's been there for 10 plus years. So he done made it. He done seen what works and what doesn't work. We even these new coaches make adjustments. Budenholzer, he make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? It was like that whatever scheme that he was using. Yeah, man. I don't think Doc Rivers gonna pan out, man. They need to him and Arvin Ham over there. They like they like evil twins just tearing down the organization for the Bucks, bro. They need
Dumb and dumber.
yeah. They look like evil twins, bro. They need to get them. They just be plotting over there. Just how can we make the team go worse and worse?
Salute.
Doc Rivers like I'm gonna get my old players from this team. Dark Ham like I'm gonna get my old players from this team. We gonna just come together,
What he wrote down, contest without fouling. Like,
huh?
duh, like what team don't know to do that? What team don't know to contest without fouling? I'm gonna contest a shot without fouling. Ain't that the goal? Ain't it the goal to get a block and not a foul? Ain't it the
Right,
goal to do that? So why would you need to put that on the board? That man wasn't running no plays. Like I saw JJ Redick, he out there running plays the other day. I thought he talking to Rich Jefferson and them. He like, hey, y'all messing up my ATO. I'd rather be doing that than talking to y'all right now. I'd rather be doing anything else than talking to y'all right now. Y'all messed up my ATO out of the timeout. That's what I'm saying. Like, after timeout, y'all messing up my play. That's what he actually looking to do, run plays
run the
after a
plays though.
timeout.
At least run them. You know what I'm saying? Figure out
Not
what's
just
gonna
tell
work.
them to do whatever.
Darvin Ham was not running no plays, man. And then they was looking at him like, Oh, man, who brought you in? Who brought you in here, man?
And I'm guessing he must have been the best man at Torian Prince's wedding or something, because
Yeah, because he took him.
everywhere he go, that
Yeah,
boy right along with him. He
he
gonna
took
keep his
him.
career going forever.
He took him right. He might take him to the next destination he had too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's up with this glorified role player that he think is the shit because he good in some scrimmage games.
So what you think though about these injuries and shit though, bro?
What you mean?
Like a lot of is hurt, bro.
Oh yeah, you talking about Hardenstein. Now I see Chet out, Boncaro out. I mean, that's gonna happen. I mean, luckily it's still young in the season. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna give people a little bit, time to rehab and actually come back at a significant part of the season, at a good part of the
Right.
season. But I guess it's better to get them out the way now. But injuries always happen, man. That's just a part of the league at this point. That's why I don't know why they think load management work. I guess they see that experiment fail because no matter how much damn load management Kawhi ain't playing.
To AD.
So Kawhi,
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard gonna take all this PTO. Bro, what's up with Kawhi Leonard,
and
bro?
what is
Like,
it
is he
doing?
coming back or like just even
That's
just
what I'm
even
saying. What is it
just even
doing?
thinking about Kawhi Leonard right now, at this point, it's like you know how you used to feel like when we used to first talk about Kawhi, it used to be like, man, he just don't stay healthy, man. I just don't see him panning out to be one of the great. Like that's how I feel
Hmm.
now, bro. And I was a Kawhi Leonard fan. You know what I'm saying? New Balance, all that, won the championship
I
in Toronto,
told
and
you.
now it's like he really not playing. Like I don't know if you taking a second guess at your health or what. Like he just don't want to play no more.
I ain't even laughing at you, bro. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at something, thinking about something, bro. That shit was funny. I saw a New Balance commercial coming on, and I was like, why Kawhi the only eight playing basketball? And
He the only one, hey, but he the one in the commercial though, right?
why he just grab that bitch and pass it off? Like literally, they passed him off. He did that shit to Max, and he was like, I was like, damn, he's not even playing basketball in the damn commercial. Like, oh, it's over with. He might well call it quits. Boy, didn't even dribble that bitch in the commercial. Like, damn, the knee hurt in the commercial too. Like, when did they record this? I meant to say something, bro. That shit was
Bro, he
so
got that.
funny. Boy, they passed the ball. He immediately
You
passed
say
that
he
bitch
not even playing in the commercial, bro. Like it's a problem,
in the
bro.
commercial,
Like
shorty.
Dejounte Murray with New Balance, at least he can't play because his hand, you know what I'm saying? He hurt. At least Zach LaVine trying to play.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Kawhi Leonard,
Jamal Jamal Murray might be the Kawhi a point
huh?
guard. Jamal Murray looking like the Kawhi point
Oh
guard
God.
for the
Like I hate to say it.
because I mean, at least he stayed a little bit more healthy, but
It ain't no better.
I mean, it ain't
Ain't
no
no better.
better. And only
So
he had his
yeah,
run in the playoffs when they won, where he looked like a monster. I mean, he put a triple double. I think that was what, like game 4, game 5. He should hit a bunch of game winners in the
yeah.
finals, and then since then he ain't
Yeah,
did
man,
nothing.
Jamal Murray ain't no better, man. Because he another player I really, really like. You know what I'm saying? New balance, all that. But at the same time, it's like he ain't really healthy. And I feel like it's like the same plane. Like Kawhi Leonard, whatever team you on, you like the franchise player, you like that guy. It's gonna determine their season is gonna
Mm-hmm.
determine whether you healthy or not. And the same thing with Jamal Murray on the account that you got Joker. Like if y'all ain't had Joker, then you'd be really in trouble. But prior to that, it's like you still make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray make a hell of a difference. Like if you ain't got Jamal Murray
And they got Joker trying to be out there like '07
on the real,
LeBron, and he can't do that shit
they got
forever.
Joker out there like 2018 LeBron. Man. Remember 2018
Trying to
LeBron
do
when
it all.
everybody he had Isaiah Thomas and D Rose just got a
That's what I'm saying. But this team look even worse. This look like '07 LeBron when they had Booby Gibson and Ikozauskas.
and Shaq and shit. You got
Carlos Boozer with the Benji
motherfucker,
lineup after he was good. Like, yeah,
motherfucker
boy.
JJ Hickson and shit.
Jamario Moon.
The OG Danny Green. Danny Green wasn't even doing nothing.
what was the real athletic old boy from? He was on Boston. He was on the
Not Gerald
Nets.
Green.
That's who reminded me of. Yeah, he reminded me of him because Jamario Moon was athletic as
One of the
hell. He'll dunk on a
one
motherfucker and shit.
did Candace Parker have a brother playing Anthony Parker?
Yep, Anthony
Yeah, he
Parker.
played with the
Yep,
Cavs. He was trash, man.
with the
He was
cat.
terrible, man.
Fucking Shaq past his prime when Shaq just couldn't get off the
On
floor.
real.
He kept
What's
falling.
what's that other point guard that Ron had though? His main Mo Williams.
Mo, yep, Mo, Mr. Streaky Shooter, the original Streaky
Original
Shooter,
the original J.R. Smith.
Mr. Give you 31 night, then give you
Yeah,
five the
he
next
remember
night.
he was playing the night before the night after that shit.
Put up 55 in the game. Like, damn, where
That's
that
why
come
I give
from? Can you do that
that's
all
why
the
I give
time?
props to Braun, man, because he played with scrubs.
He played with some scrubs, bro, and still made it work,
Still
man.
made it work, bro.
That's what I say. They got Joker out there looking like that. That man got to put up
It
38,
ain't that he playing with some
50, and
scrubs,
50
but
every
they
night.
is playing like scrubs. Michael Porter Jr., he ain't been playing like the Michael Porter Jr. we knew of. Aaron Gordon has been hurt, but he wasn't playing like that, like how he was playing last year. Jamal Murray, man, I don't even know who on their team. I feel like adding
That's pretty
they
much
didn't let
it. You
everybody
named
go.
everybody except for
But they got all these new
some
guys
young
though. They got all
players.
these new guys. They got PJ,
Yeah, they got Christian
yeah,
Brown. They
PJ
got
Washington and all these new
Westbrook on the
guys. I ain't
bench.
really buying into this. I ain't buying into Denver stock this year. I ain't buying into their stock this year. Only because, and tell you the truth, after thinking about it, all them triple doubles that Joker putting up, they might be as effective as bonus right now. Because I mean, they not they and I hate to say it, but they not substantially
They
winning.
not leading the
They
win.
not making no noise. Ain't nobody scared of them no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it don't really
Mm-mm.
matter. You know what I'm saying? Like
I swear, and then I think this CBA another reason why, bro, fucking up these teams, bro, because why did they blow up that team that they had? They went on a championship run, and it's because these small market teams can't pay these players, bro. Because why break up the nucleus that won the championship? Same thing. And the Lakers act like they small market. That was just them trying to feed LeBron ego when they won after they won in 2020. Because why break up that team to try to build something else with Westbrook? Same thing Denver just did. Why break up that team with Bruce Brown, KCP? Why get rid of all them guys because you can't pay them? That's why they got to get rid of them and make moves and try to see how the young boys gonna do for them and shit like that. Because some of these teams can't pay the money what these players worth, or just don't want to play the money what they worth and be over the salary cap and paying that luxury tax and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the bread, you know. So I don't see I don't see why they messed up that team. Because like you said, I don't think the West ain't doing nothing but getting better. You still got Dallas coming with they 3 stars. You still got Timberwolves trying to figure it out, and they is gonna figure it out.
mm-hmm.
They still young and scrappy. You got OKC still trying to prove something. They got a squad. They ain't doing nothing but adding smart pieces and stuff like that. Like, yeah, man, you got squads all over. You got the Lakers being coached right, so they ain't no slouches. AD looking like MVP candidate this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long
Phoenix,
as he's stay healthy. You got Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, good new coaching change. They playing good. They beating up on teams, man. So you got all these teams getting better, and Denver just got worse. And you know what I'm saying?
Denver got a lot worse, bro. Over the past 2 years since the championship, they got a lot worse, bro. They can't stay healthy.
And
Nobody's making the game on his team for Joker. Nobody's making it easier for him. You know what I'm saying? I understand he
mm-mm,
can do it all, but at some point, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Gordon gotta learn how to be consistent with that jump shot. Michael Porter Jr. gotta learn how to swing the rock. You know what I'm saying? Take the ball off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? Jamal
mm-hmm.
Murray gotta stay healthy. Them guys gotta learn what they gotta do. What they gotta do, because I mean, like, look, you might look up and Joker might ask to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You look
I
up.
don't think I think Joker
Think he gonna
I think Joker asked for retire before he asked to go somewhere else. He's like,
Joker is
I'm
gonna go
gone,
back
bro. I'll
home
holler
and
at
play.
y'all later.
Joker gonna go back home
Then
and play.
ride horses, bro, and try to compete
He gonna he
and
gonna be the
play in the Olympics.
He gonna
Play
be the
the
first one to
Olympics
go back
every
home.
4 years.
He gonna be the first one to go leave the league and go back home and play for his own league. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It probably don't even play for his own, just play in the Olympics because he still can play.
Huh?
That's about it. He'll just play every 4 years in the Olympics and shit.
On the real. Like I wouldn't mind to see a Nikola Jokic come out and play every 4 years.
And kill him. And kill him in
Just
Serbia
kill
with
though,
Serbia.
cause you know we gonna come out and kill.
On the real.
We gonna hold all that in against the Americans. You know what I'm saying? And just
That
kill.
I could be wrong in the money and whatever, and if he just want to win that bad and maybe get him a more couple of rings, he already got the 3 MVPs, he already got the Hall of Fame resume already, so
Yeah,
his legacy already solidified. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's just trying to get more hardware. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I don't know.
yeah. I like to
That's
see.
that's a,
I like to see Denver do good, bro. I just right like you said, bro. I just don't know if that shit that they running that offense through Joker shit. Don't see it working right now no more, bro. It just ain't. It's just not as effective. Teams are already they conditioned to understand like, look, the offense is gonna be running through Joker. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So if everybody else have a cold night, we gonna make Joker beat us.
hmm
And that's what it's been looking like. I mean, he been having effective games, averaging triple doubles, and they've been winning. But I don't think they at the top of their conference. I don't think they at the top of the West. Teams ain't really
hmm
teams ain't really scared to play them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that we ain't already seen.
No, it ain't definitely nothing that we ain't already seen. You know what
Now
I'm
with this,
saying?
now with this, talk about something different. I mean, to me, it's like the Dallas Mavericks might be the one. And I ain't the biggest fan of Luca because he not never always healthy and he kind of slow on his feet. But I mean, on a good night, if all three of them guys hit shots, Kyrie, Luca, and Clay, it's gonna be a long night for the
Oh
opposing
yeah,
team.
it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous, and I see the young boy Derek Lively. He looking better every year. You know
Yep,
what I'm saying? He
yep,
got his motor is a great motor with Gafford over there and stuff like that. So definitely a team to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? And they got a couple of pieces coming off the bench, hitting a couple of shots. So
yeah.
yeah, definitely something to look out for. What you think about our home team though, covering them? What you think about the Bulls? So as far as what type of seeding we gonna be in? Do you think we
Who
gonna make
who was that? The
a play-in
Mavericks
run, or do you think we gonna you think we ain't gonna make the playoffs this year? What
or
you
the
think?
Bulls?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because we in the East and we gonna have to really gonna have to win some games. You know what I'm saying? I
hmm
mean, I always got hope that we can make a play-in run. You know what I'm saying? I love it for us to even be in the playoffs, but I'm optimistic of us making the play-in. You know what I'm saying? If Lonzo can come back, if he can stay healthy, if he can play consistently,
hmm
I think we got a chance. Cause I mean, we come out pretty good in the first beginning of these couple games. Like I used to say, we come out with that stagnant offense. We come out and hit
hmm
shots. It might take a little. It don't take as long as it usually do, but we come out and hit a couple shots. I like to see us make the play in. You know what I'm saying? Kobe White.
No, man, we definitely compete. We definitely compete. I definitely like what I see from the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? We are out there competing, man. Like I said, we getting big points and big minutes from Kobe White. Zach LaVine is still a threat. He's always gonna be a threat on offense. You know what I'm saying? And Vooch is even hitting a couple of threes and stuff like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I said, this all comes down to our defense and what we're trying to find. I think we're still trying to find an identity.
right.
You know what I'm saying? What necessarily what's gonna be our go to and stuff like that. Because it's like, yeah, like I said, Kobe White gonna get off, Zach LaVine gonna get off. You're gonna have your nights from Giddy where he might be flirting with a triple double here and there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't That's the only thing you should be flirting with. but um, yeah, but yeah, no, bro. I feel like we gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we can make the plan. I feel like even we can even possibly make a 6 seed. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the injuries and stuff like that, and we do got some good coaching. I feel like Billy Donovan is doing a good job over there. It's just we got to make some stops, man. I just feel like we need another defensive piece, and I'm still I mean, like I said, I like Giddy. I like what he has brought to the team. I like that it is some true point guard play. I
Yeah,
like that he can find people and stuff like that. He still needs to work on that shot. He's still young, so I get that he still need to work on that shot. We need to find more playing time for the rookie, and yeah, we should be straight on that front, you
yeah,
know. So
make more playing time for the rookie, man. Swap him out for Patrick Williams and make him want to play some defense. Josh Giddey, the
mm-hmm,
same thing. He kind of slow on his feet when it comes to defense, but he is insurance for Lonzo Ball right now. So that's what we just keep him in that rotation. Kobe White, I like to see him facilitate a little bit more. I don't really. He always kind of going under when I have him for assists. So I see he don't really. Maybe he passed the ball. Maybe guys not hitting shots. But
mm-hmm,
I feel like if they make a couple of defensive get some defensive mindset, pick up a defensive mindset, like how that 07, 08 Joakim Noah led Bulls was doing, like on the defense side,
mm-hmm,
that Tibbs led defense, we'll be all right. Some guys don't play enough defense, like because we let anybody score. Like the game against the Grizzlies, as I seen Desmond Bain hit like 6 threes. You know what I'm saying? I
mm-hmm,
seen they center had like 10 rebounds in one quarter in the first quarter, bro. Like it's not good. Like it's like teams come to play the Bulls and we get clowned on, bro. I hate to see it, but we get clowned on, Like
mm-hmm.
when I see such and such playing the Bulls, I look for the lowest guy to go off. Like when we played the Jazz, bro. Keontae George had like 9 threes, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's ridiculous. Like you can look for the like what you say, the third, fourth string guy again on the
Mm-hmm.
opposing team, like he's gonna play and they gonna tell him like, look, we're playing the Bulls, shoot as many shots as you want. We supposed to have somebody to like kind of put him on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really we need to make a statement, especially when they come play on Madison or when we go travel and play. But
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
man, 'cause
I'm I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable at the spot that we at right now. But it can we most definitely got room for improvement.
this has been outside the arena, man. I'm E, this BA.
BA, bro.
We gonna get back at y'all later, man. And please, like I said, once again, man, like, comment, subscribe, share the content. We love to see y'all comments. We love to see y'all thoughts, opinions on everything, man, because we just get bringing y'all our thoughts and opinions, man.
For
And if you
sure.
like it, man, tune in for more. We'll holler at y'all later.
Peace.